Hello everybody. In this last video of this series we will create the VBA code that make this little application dynamic. Before we proceed with the VBA code, there are two things that we have to remember. In the last video we have created a named cell that we have called link. And which is the cell that has the VLOOKUP formula that extracts the link from our table. The second important thing to remember is that we have given a new name to the shockwave object, this one, and the new name is player. For your convenience, it is useful to keep these two names inside a notepad file like this, because we will be using them inside the VBA code that we are going to write. Okay, now it is time to start the Visual Basic Editor. Select the Developer tab and then click on the Visual Basic icon. If this is the first time that you open the VBA editor, there are good chances that you will be in front of this scary gray background. Don't worry, just go to the View menu and click on Project Explorer. It is possible also to visualize the property window, but for what we are going to do it is not necessary. Okay, now in the Project Explorer identify the name of the workbook in which your player is. Click on the plus sign, then find the worksheet in which the player is. In this case, the name of the worksheet is dynamic. As you can see here, dynamic, and then we have to visualize the code window of the worksheet. To do this, the simplest way is to right click on the object and then press View Code. This is the code window of the worksheet. Notice these two drop down at the top of the window. The first one is called Object, the second one is called Procedure. In the Object drop down, select Worksheet. Notice that the VBA editor inserts a default event. We don't need it. Just go to the Procedure drop down. Click on it and then find the change event. The VBA editor inserts the event that we wanna use, and then we can select the default event and delete it. At this point we make a little room for our code and we can begin to write it. First we define two variables. The first one, we call it video and is a string. The second one, we call it YouTube player, and it is a shockwave flash. Now we can check if the VLOOKUP cell has changed, and we do this with an if statement. With this little line of code, we tell Excel that if the cell with the VLOOKUP formula has no changes, he has to exit the subroutine. Otherwise, he has to execute our code. Now we give to the first variable the value that is inside the VLOOKUP cell, and we do that in a very simple way. Video equal range link value. Now we are at the core of this subroutine. We set our second variable as the shockwave object. To do this, I suggest you to select the name of the variable, copy it, and then paste it in this way. This line of code is the core of the entire subroutine. We tell Excel that our variable up here is we set our variable up here as the shockwave object that has the name player, and it is inside the sheet the dynamic. This is very important. Now we can manipulate it, and we do this by pasting 5 times the name of the variable. First we stop it, then we remove the eventually embedded movie, then we set the movie property equal to our variable, and then we embed the movie again, and then we play it. The last thing to do is to end the if statement. Now, with a bit of luck, the code should work inside the worksheet. So let's switch to the worksheet. First of all, we have to exit from the design mode, and we do this by simply clicking on the design mode icon, and then we select something inside our drop-down, our data validation list. And as you can see, our player is now dynamic. And you can watch your video, the video that you prefer. There are one improvement that I want to suggest you before the end of this video, and the improvement is to create a cascade data validation list that has some arguments, and a second data validation list from which it depends, and you can, in this way you can select many videos. Another thing that I wanna ask you, if you are interested in my method of collecting massive amounts of links and description from YouTube. Here I have collected all the Excel magic tricks from our best friend Mike Excel is Van Gerbin, and of course I have not copied and pasted all the 988 links and description. If you are interested, let me know. Leave a comment under this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this little series of video. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.